Now in this video we're going to clean up the PowerPoint that we just created so that we can now submit it to the video sites like YouTube and start getting free traffic. So what we're going to do here is we got our PowerPoint open, and at this point you should have all your slides created with all the content on them. So what we want to do is just simply go through here, highlight the content, and on the right hand side here you want to scroll down and look for custom animation. So click on custom animation, and then what you're going to do is click on add, and then we can choose what you want to show up. So you can do fly in, and then we can go ahead and click on emphasis if you want. If you wanted it to change color, it's completely up to you. But for now, let's just go with that entrance. And right over here where it says start, we're going to go on the click just because you have a little more control over that. So we'll start on click, and then we will be good to go. So now let's go to the next one. So go on down here to the next slide. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to highlight it, click on add. We'll just go fly in, click OK, click start on click, and then we'll go on to the next one here. So you're just going to highlight these. Now in PowerPoint you would just follow the same similar instructions, just look for the slideshow animation feature, and then follow the instructions there as well. Start on this will be on click. So then you can go through and just quickly do that with all your slides. We're just going to highlight it and just clean them up just a tad bit. So we'll go here, fly in, OK. Start will be on the click. And again, just highlight. I know this seems kind of repetitive, but I do want to make sure you understand how this works. So it's very simple, very easy to do. And let's go down to this next one here. So you just highlight all of it, including the bullet points. You add your effect. Click on OK. Alright, so we almost got all our slides done, it looks like here. And I noticed here we actually have a duplicate slide, so I'll show you how to get rid of that one. This is all part of the cleanup phase. We just want to go through here and make sure everything gets cleaned up. So you'll notice here these are the exact same content on them. So what I'm going to do here is just delete this one. So I just right click and I choose delete slide. And let's see here, it looks like this one is also the same, so we could delete that one also. And if you need to reorganize any slides, you would just drag and move them to reorganize. So I'm just going to move that one back to where it was. And it looks like everything is in the right order. So we can just come back over here and browse through here. Correct poor putting. And then the next thing to do, just to kind of do a final run through, up here, go to slideshow, click on slideshow. And we're just going to start this over from the beginning. So there's the beginning slide. And then you can just click your mouse to go on to the next one. And so the PowerPoint looks good. So we can just go through, make sure everything looks okay and correct. And it does. Alright, so now that that looks okay, you're just going to hit escape to get out of that. And now we're ready to actually record. So what you want to do is, again, make sure you have Cam Studio at this point, because we're going to open up this PowerPoint. We're going to go ahead and just record it real quick. Okay, so now it's time to go ahead and record. So we're just going to open up Cam Studio. You can access it from your Start menu in Windows. Just look for Cam Studio, and when you open it, it's going to look like this. So you just want to kind of keep the box open here, and you want to keep it over your PowerPoint or your OpenOffice, depending on what you're using. So what you're going to do is start your slideshow, and you don't need to worry about the opening introduction here. So what we want to do here is get Cam Studio there, ready to go, and we're just going to choose full screen recording. And then what we're going to do here is just choose record. So we're going to start the slideshow and then hit record. And what you're going to do now is just read. So we're going to say, how to fix common golf problems. And then just go through here. How to fix common golf problems. Here are golf's most common trouble spots and what you can do to fix them and improve your score. Correct putting, correct slicing and hooking, correct poor chip shots, correct poor driving, and more. So now we're going to go on to correct poor putting. This is how you can correct your poor putting. Stand comfortably with your feet closer than shoulder width apart. Grip the club lightly. Stand with your eyes directly over the ball. Your eyes should be parallel to the direction of the putt. Control the putter with your dominant hand. Maintain the same speed on your backstroke as on your forward stroke. Understand the swing plane. The goal is to hold the club so that the shaft is parallel to the target line when you're at the top of your swing, and this is to help you correct your slicing and hooking the ball. If the club points to the left at the top of your swing, the result is a slice. If the club points to the right, the result is a hook. Here are some tips to correct your poor chip shots. Use a narrower stance than you do with your short irons. Point both feet slightly toward the target. Position your hands so that they are slightly ahead of the ball at the start of your swing. Swing through the ball and resist the urge to decelerate the club before impact. Be sure to keep your grip very relaxed and think smooth, long, and slow with complete extension. Start with 60% of your weight on the right foot. Keep your body very relaxed and have a soft grip. During the swing, be thinking only a follow through with the finish right down the target line. Pretend you might be throwing a large ball down the fairway underhanded with your dominant arm. Use the same tempo of swing as you would with the 7-iron. Make it feel like you are tossing the driver perfectly straight down the fairway, and be sure your left hip never actually passes your left foot while swinging down. And here are some special tips to help you improve your golf distance and stop slicing. Number one is use a weighted club. Generally, most training aids don't work that well, but I believe that a good weighted club can do wonders for your golf game. The benefit will be seen throughout your game. Even if you're someone that slices the ball, a golf club with a little weight on it can prevent you from slicing the ball, as it almost forces you to swing correctly. The repetition will lead you to having straighter shots that not only go longer, but also are way more accurate. You don't necessarily have to buy an expensive weighted club either. You can just purchase donuts that are made for golf clubs. These are the same donuts that baseball players would use as well. For more information on improving your golf game and to get a free golf ebook, you may visit my website at howtobreak80golftraining.weebly.com. And after your video is done, just click on the escape key, and then we're going to open it up and click on stop. And instantly what's going to happen is your video that you just recorded is going to show up here. So let's go here. It's going to save it on your computer somewhere. You can choose where you want to save it. So we're going to call this Golf Fix Common Golf Problems video, and we'll click on save, and that's now going to save the video. You'll see here it's compressing the audio. Once the video is done, you can go back and record it. Now this isn't going to be the most perfect, work of art, but it's definitely a way, to kind of get you started. Here are just a few little things for you to understand with Cam Studio. It's going to record your video in AVI format. You can see that, here's your video here. And what it's going to do is pick up your audio. As far as the microphone goes, since this is all about making money without having to invest anything, if you already have a microphone for your computer, excellent, then use it for this. If you don't, try to record this on your laptop if you have that, and most desktop computers actually have a microphone as well. And so most of you will have a microphone, so you can actually record the audio, but it should be, be built in on your computer, or you'll be using a USB microphone like I'm using now to record these. But there are a few different little options here that you can choose. You can record audio from microphone if you want. As far as audio options go, I pretty much keep everything as it is. You can select video options to see if anything there fits you, but generally just leave everything as is. It's probably the safest way to go. And then when you're ready to go, you can just hit File, Record, or you can go ahead and click on this record button, then quickly jump into your slideshow so that you're ready to rock and roll. So the best recording format, just use their AVI format. That's going to work great with YouTube. And so now in the next video, now that we've created this, I'm going to show you how to go ahead and upload this to YouTube. And then in the following video after that, I'm going to show you how to actually convert this PowerPoint here to a PDF so you can upload to a few file sharing sites and generate even more exposure with the same content that we created. So we're still doing video marketing. So in the next video, we're going to take the video we just recorded, we're going to upload it to the video hosting websites.